Good morning, I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for February 6, 2017. For your Monday, mostly sunny day today. We have high pressure off to our south, and this is going to give us a little bit of a milder day as winds start coming in from the west or west-southwest. So we're going to have temperatures that are going to increase from what they were over the last couple days, which were in many cases were below freezing. I won't have that today. I have a little bit of warm-up, but you also have mostly sunny skies with that dry air and sinking air with that high pressure in place. So much nicer day here for your Monday. And those clouds are going to increase overnight tonight. And toward dawn, we could get some rain showers coming in along a warm front from the southwest. This warm front is in association with this area of low pressure right here. So along that warm front, you could have some showers starting to break out, just light showers as we head toward dawn. With clouds will increase overnight, and then you get those showers in here. I don't think we're going to have to worry about a mixed precipitation in our coverage area. If that happens, it'll be very, very brief and isolated, very close to the New York-Pennsylvania border here. So everywhere else should just be starting and finishing as rain. And we have that rain continuing during the day here on Tuesday, mostly during the daylight hours, and I think you're going to get a little bit of a break. Actually, let's go over the the NAM future simulated radar. This gives you an idea of the showers coming in overnight. Again, 32-degree line is this blue line right here. So anything north and east of there, you have to watch for some mixed precipitation, but you can see that's a very far, it just barely gets to places like up here in Wayne County, maybe Susquehanna County, right along the northern border of Pennsylvania, near the New York-Pennsylvania border. I do think in southwest southern New York here, you will get into some mixed precipitation, some light freezing rain to start. But again, this precipitation isn't that heavy to begin with, so I wouldn't expect too much either way. But that is going to go over to rain here, and you can see as the warm front continues to move off to the northeast, you get that those periods of rain moving in here during the day here on Tuesday, probably heavier earlier on than later. As you get toward late in the afternoon, it starts to taper off, and you get this little dry slot in here. And it's the same thing that's shown on the global model. So you get this little dry slot that's coming in here. So it will shut off a little bit. I don't think you're going to get this. This might have a peak of sun here even later in the day here on Tuesday. That's not out of the question, especially for areas further south and east, for that to happen. But will definitely be milder here with that surge of warmth. If you get in here, this is now looking at Tuesday evening. Warm front obviously is way up to the north. Area low pressure is right here, and you have a cold front sitting back here like this. You're definitely in the warm sector here, and being in the warm sector, those temperatures are really going to soar. You're going to be into the 50s and in some cases 60s by the time you get into to Wednesday, before that front comes through and really seriously knocks you down quickly. So we're going to go back to the globals and show you that. Here is a look at Tuesday evening, and we're going to go a little bit forward from this point. Here is the Wednesday morning time frame. Cold front's going to be coming through. Once it does, you're going to have a rapid drop in temperatures once that front comes through, and you get the air coming in here, the colder air coming in behind it. Going to pick up winds are going to pick up a little bit behind the front. You have a wind shift to a different direction, most likely northwest, and then we'll get some of the cold air coming in here. So your highs on Wednesday will be achieved early. Once the front passes, it'll drop, and that's going to set the stage for another little trailing system. Very weak here, not a big deal. But it could be a big deal. This is not far off from doing something, this area low pressure here, as it heads off to this direction here. If this can somehow slow down a little bit, you could actually get a snow event for areas mainly northwest of I-95. But right now, it's just showing a few snow showers that are trailing coming through here, and not a big deal. So you can see this is just clipping our southeastern areas. The problem is, we zoom in on here, and here's the area low pressure developing offshore, continuing to the east. The problem with this is, here's your total precipitation that's expected in that time frame. Where's your 32-degree line? Right here, all the way up here. So this down here is all falling in the form of rain, at least. So boundary layer temperatures are a little bit sketchy. Areas in the interior, possibly you could have some areas that have some snow mixing in here or turning over to snow before it ends. But right now, it doesn't look like it's a big deal. Any snow would be up in this area right here, and you can see these lighter grays here aren't showing much. So as of right now, not a big deal. But we're going to monitor it closely, because these can be, it doesn't take much. If this thing moves a little bit further northwest, you could have a snow event for at least our southeastern areas, but maybe all the way up into portions of our eastern areas here of east central PA and northern New Jersey as well. So we're going to keep a close eye on that just in case. But this slides off pretty quickly here on Thursday. You have improving conditions, high pressure moving in here Friday, and a bright sunny day will follow. And then that's going to be a cold day Friday as well. Both Thursday and Friday will be very cold, especially in comparison to Wednesday when those temperatures drop. And we have early highs at upper 50s and near 60 and low 60s in some places on Wednesday. We'll go all the way back down to just lower 30s for a high, so it's going to be quite a shock on Thursday. And then we get into Friday, it stays that way. Saturday, or Friday night, you're going to have a warm front go through without any precipitation, it looks like, but then Saturday will start to warm up again as we get a southwest flow going once again. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for February 6, 2017. Have a great Monday.